What's going down, everyone? It's Insomulus here again, back with another video, and this time I've got what is my first entry to my double mob with every weapon series, where I'm going to get a double mob with every single gun. And I know I was going to start this about 2 weeks ago. I said I was going to start it, but I decided that I would, stock up on a couple of gameplays with some of the guns before I actually started doing the series, just so I made sure I had a decent amount of the gameplays already ready for you guys, so I can just jump straight in and commentate a couple of them and have them ready in a steady flow and just kind of keep pushing them out, And I know that, Black Ops 2 is about 4 or 5 months, I'm not too sure. I think Modern Warfare 3 has been out for like 7 or 8 months, hasn't it? So we're pushing on Black Ops 2 soon, and I kind of want to get this series started and then finished within like a month or so. So I'm going to be uploading a ton of double mobs gameplays with each and every weapon, and try and get that finished within like a month or so. Just because I don't want to be uploading Modern Warfare 3 stuff when, Black Ops 2 first comes out and stuff like that. So I want to get this series done with. So that's why I started, stacking up on the gameplays before I actually got into it. Now I'm just going to touch on the gameplay a little bit later on in the video. What I do want to quickly mention is that a lot of you guys have been asking me what's going to be going down with the live streams now. I've just got to get a couple of things sorted out with my ISP and stuff like that before I can start live streaming again. So I should be live streaming within the next week or so, maybe. And for those of you guys that are also asking what's going down with the win streak, what actually happened is I didn't end it during a live stream or whatever. I was playing by myself and playing with the party, and I kind of got bored of playing 6v6 playlist. I think we got to about 380, and then I just decided, I got a bit bored and just decided to go into some solo ground war and just keep playing. I knew that my win streak was going to end if I went in ground war, but I just couldn't be bothered holding the win streak anymore. It was getting really, really dull playing in these 6v6 playlists. And I was kind of getting way too many, gameplays in 6v6 playing with a full party, and I don't really want that. So I know most of you guys want to know how you can do better. I know a lot of you guys play solo, and you want to know how you can do better when playing solo or playing with smaller parties. And that's generally what I want to keep my channel to, that's what I normally did before I tried for that win streak. And I will be streaming again. I'm not going to be carrying on the win streak. What I will do next time I stream is I will set a goal for like 100 MOABs in a stream or something along those lines, or just play some ground war and try and drop some triples and stuff like that, and see what we can do. I'm not going to go for the win streak and play 6v6 kill confirm 6v6 dom, just because I'm sure for you guys it was getting boring, because it was definitely getting a hella boring for me. Even though I was calling MOABs every 2 games or so, and double MOABs and triple MOABs, it was just getting really dull playing the same maps over and over again. So with that being said, as I said earlier, I think I dropped the first mob right here. Yep, as I said earlier, this is going to be a double mob with every weapon series. I've got most of the submachine guns done and all of the assault rifles done already, so it leaves me a lot of time to move on to the pistols, the machine pistols, snipers, LMGs, and then eventually the knife. Now I'm definitely gonna get them with every single weapon. That means pistols, machine pistols, every single weapon I'm gonna get a double mob with. I think the pistols I might actually have to do them on hardcore. I did actually try and get those first, try and actually get the doubles with the pistols first, but I just found it way too difficult, let alone getting one mob with the pistols. Doubles was just near impossible on core. So when I do the double pistol mobs, I think they're the only ones that I'm going to actually do on hardcore. As for everything else, I'm going to do it in core and probably mostly in ground war as well, either solo or with a small party like I'm running right now. And I think for the finale of the series, I'm going to go for maybe a double knife mob. I've been going for that lately, and it is uber difficult. Probably the most difficult thing to actually get in the game. I mean, let alone a single knife mob is hard enough, but 2 knife mobs is just frigging ridiculous. I think the closest I've been so far is a TDM game where I got the knife mob, and then after that died and went on like another 12 gun streak. That's the closest I've been to the double knife mob. Not very close, but that's the closest I've been. But I will try and go for those things. And in this game, as I said, I'm playing with a team of 3. I'm playing with Ronnie, aka the Palestinian, in this game, and also Group Brett. We've been playing a couple of games this morning, and I decided that I would upload my first entry to this series with the UMP45, seeing as it is my favourite weapon in the game. I know my last video was with the UMP45 as well, but it's all good. This is my favourite weapon in the game, so I thought, what better way than to start the series than with my favourite weapon. So, as I said, double m.o.a.b. This gameplay is a triple m.o.a.b. fail. You'll see here in the end I get the double m.o.a.b. Then I go on an 18 gun streak with 2 assists, and you know, teammates unfortunately ended up picking up all of the tags and ending the game. But what I'm going to try and do in this double m.o.a.b. with every gun series is just start off with whatever I need to say at the start of the video, and then I'm going to talk about the weapon for pretty much the rest of the video, seeing as it's the double m.o.a.b. with every weapon. Might as well keep the topic to the weapon, how you can do well with the weapon and stuff like that. Now, I have spoken before briefly on the UMP45 and stuff like that, but I'll just quickly mention it again. Now, the UMP45, in my opinion, is the most powerful close range weapon in the game. As far as like aiming down sights and stuff, I know if you are hip firing, then the P90 and the PP90, guns like those are gonna fare you off better with the lower hip spread and stuff like that. But if you are just completely rushing, ADS in every kill, getting center mass, then this UMP just drops people uber fast, and it matches my playstyle perfectly. I just run around the map, close range engagements, constantly aiming down sights in nearly all my gunfights and having the upper hand. And then as soon as I just take them out with that UMP, you get those really easy 2 bullets, 3 bullet, 4 bullet kills, and just take them out. It just drops people really fast. Now, the only downside to the UMP really is that I always try and go for these really long range kills as well. I kind of push the boundaries and try and go for those long range kills, and it doesn't always work out. Like, it has this kind of weird recoil that, you know, it's kind of uncontrollable at long range, and I do pull in that second m.o.a.b. right there. I think both those first m.o.a.bs were around the 3 minute mark. So at this point, I've got the double m.o.a.b. and I'm just pushing on for the third one. Unfortunately, I don't manage to get it, as I said. But anyways, the UMP45, as I said, it's just a close range powerhouse, man. It just takes people down. But when you do try and go for those long range kills, you kind of put yourself at a major disadvantage just because of the recoil and the drop off of the damage at the long ranges. You're going to be better off with the MP7 and stuff like that. But other than that, this gun is just my favourite weapon in the game, just purely because of that close range stomping power it has. And generally when you are playing this with this kind of weapon, and with most of the submachine guns, with the exception of maybe the MP7, you want to play with them like you are playing a shotgun. You want to stay to really close range quarters areas of the maps. You want to constantly be zigzagging, constantly maneuvering in ways that you can kind of trick the enemy, then come up behind them, get them with like 3 bullets, then turn around, kill more people. And that's kind of what you see me do in this gameplay. I'm kind of just rushing about the map, controlling the spawns. Even though we didn't have, you know, a full team, we could still manage the spawns pretty decently. And you'll see here I actually swapped out my UMP, or traded my MP9, I'm not too sure, for this ACR, because I did want to play a bit more defensive to try and get these last couple of kills and try and bust out that third m.o.a.b. Unfortunately, well, I said unfortunately about 5 times this video, but anyways, I've already said I don't manage to get the last m.o.a.b., but I do get a 19 streak, so I'd class that as a triple m.o.a.b. fail. If it wasn't for the teammates kind of pushing all the tags towards the end, I might have been able to drop it. And I don't actually get to call in any of these m.o.a.bs in. And now, a lot of you guys ask me why I don't call in my m.o.a.bs. Now, I do call in my m.o.a.bs. What I generally tend to do is I'll get the m.o.a.bs and then I'll save them right to the end. Not because I'm being greedy and I don't want to give my teammates double XP. The main reason is because it ruins your momentum. You know, it kind of, you'll be rushing, and then your m.o.a.b. will take out the entire enemy team, and then the spawns will flip. It also messes up the screen, messes up your audio, and kind of ruins it for everyone else who are actually, you know, if you're playing in a party of people, you know, it kind of spoils it for them as well. So I got 2 m.o.a.bs, Palestinian got 1 m.o.a.b, and just called it in right at the end there. Final score is 66-2. Hope you guys enjoyed. Triple m.o.a.b. fail, so that's kind of how the format of this double m.o.a.b. series is going to go. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will focus more on the gameplay next time. I just wanted to introduce the series. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave me a comment and a like, and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.